All right, Joe, we're live.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We are now live. Sports Bar Nation, aka the Nosebleed section, is back.
All right,
I
Joe.
dig it. I dig it. The tribute.
All right, what's going on?
Oh, man. Oh, Paul, you're what's it called, right? You're on
No.
YouTube. Right.
We're on YouTube. Oh, what happened with Joe?
Yo,
The Joe just dropped.
What a way to start.
The main guy.
What a way to start.
So welcome to the Heel Heat / NFL. Because it's the Heel Heat right now, but we taking over everything. This is day one NFL free agency reactions. Waiting for Mr. 58% Joe Anderson to come back online. So we're here
coming back.
Give our reactions to day one of all the free agency going around. And
where the hell did Joe go?
I don't know, man.
We're supposed to do Nosebleed, but somehow it's ended a Heel Heat show with NFL reactions. I don't know. It's the bad guy. Rest in peace, my man Scott Hall.
Yeah, it's just ironic that Heel Heat is the one that's here. As soon as this thing goes live, well, the same day Scott Hall moved on.
That man was fighting for his life. They took him off life support. He was still like breathing. My man didn't want to go.
I think they said he was because I think Meltzer had posted up on put up on Twitter. It says Scott Hall's been off life support for 3 hours. So I'm like, all right. Oh, they said they took him off, life support 4 hours ago, and that tweet that I saw was 3 hours old. So I'm like, yo, what the heck?
Your man was not trying to go without a fight.
Yo, he was fighting.
He had some things he needed to take care of first.
That man was fighting.
Joe's back.
Yes, I'm here. I'm back. I don't know what happened.
Now it's back. It was a Heel Heat show. Now it's back to the Nosebleed section show.
Yeah, just took over.
Yep. Went straight to wrestling talk too.
It was an NWO Outsiders move. It was three of them.
I'm saying, man.
Guys took over. The inmates run the asylum.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Well, I'm sorry. God. All right, man. Let's get into it. The first night of NFL free agency is dwindling down. I mean, honestly, it's not. It's still like moves coming fast and heavy, but it was a wild day. It was a wild day.
Especially if you're the Jaguars.
I'm saying
it's my thumbs.
Jacksonville just like I said, it's like they're just playing Madden. They turn the salary cap off and just throwing deals left and right. Like we're gonna
it's
go
a
down,
salary cap.
We're gonna look at some of these moves, but I'm 84 or $72 million for Christian Kirk.
Let's just say last time I was on, shit was spicy like hot Cheetos. It ain't gonna stop.
Oh my God.
Let me see where else I can get banished from.
Paul, I want to take over the hosting duties real quick so I can share my screen.
Yeah, I could give you access to share screen.
Yeah, let me do that. So we're gonna use Spot Track so we could just talk about some of these contracts that are coming in. See who's still available, because I mean the number one free agent was on the board according to a lot of people, still Terran Armstead, and I mean he's out there like he was the number one guy. And he's still up there. I haven't heard anything on his name. I don't know where he's gonna end up. It doesn't seem like the Saints are gonna get him back, but I mean, where's that guy gonna go?
Yeah,
he's gonna command like.
And I'll
give Jacksonville.
Yeah,
that's what I'm just honestly waiting for it at this point. Like, I'm waiting for like $100 million deal tomorrow. Like, we were sitting up here, like Jay said before we even started, me and Jay were sitting up here the whole day, just posting stuff. Jay put up like 15 to 20 posts a day. Like, along with work. Like I tried to keep up, but like I had to
sit
work.
there and write a whole report on top of what I was doing. So it's like, yo, who took lunch? Not this guy. Lunch who? What?
Yeah, I was literally dying today, so I couldn't do much of nothing.
I'm sorry. I was in a meeting, and then stuff was breaking down. So I was like, yeah. I was like, I can't today.
I like this guy Feliciano. Feliciano's in here. He's in here already talking about let's get to work. Already tweeting stuff out. Like this. Gosh, Field Yates tweeted out, I've signed with the Jaguars.
Listen, there's only 3 names I'm watching right now. I don't care about nobody else at this point. 4 names, really. It's Allen Robinson, DJ Jones, who is it? Allen Robinson, DJ Jones, Stephon Gilmore, and Marcus Williams.
I told y'all, I got word from one of our boys in Cleveland. The word is Allen Robinson may be signing over there. So
that too.
In Cleveland?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey, man.
So I'm saying that don't even make sense to me, but
Just go from one shithole to another.
Like they go and get Amari Cooper, and all of a sudden they go, I'm gonna sign it. What?
I mean,
all right, fam.
You're gonna give whoever quarterback is there, 2 decent weapons at least. I don't know who's gonna be the starting quarterback. I mean, unless these guys decide that their all-in move is to make that move for Deshaun.
The word is Deshaun's out here rejecting people left and right. He rejected the Seahawks off rip.
I heard.
He rejected Philly off rip, and Houston didn't even pick up the phone for the Colts.
Well, I can see that. That's
and he said we willing to trade to anybody but the AFC South. Nah, y'all.
It's not happening. Why would you do that? My man would come back with a vengeance. He'd come back trying to put up 800 yards passing and 12 touchdowns on the Houston alone in one game.
Nah, see, what happened was Indy was, fresh off trading Carson Wentz to Washington. They was just like, you know what? We could get away with anything right now if we pulled that one off. We called Houston. Hey, yo.
It felt good.
What's up with Deshaun?
Yo, I think it was a trade package for him, but it was something crazy. I think it was one of the trade packages. I gotta find it. I think it was on Twitter or something, but it was like they're offering like 3 firsts, 2 seconds. Oh, it was the Browns. It was like they're offering like 3 firsts, 2 seconds, Kareem Hunt, like Baker and somebody else. Yeah, it was something stupid for Deshaun Watson. And I think Houston said no, something like that. It's like you get offered 3 firsts, 2 seconds, and 3 players.
Who they say no to?
Huh?
Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Cleveland.
But that's the thing though, too. You also gotta realize that it's Deshaun too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Deshaun said the only 2 teams he's looking at are the Saints and the Panthers. That's it. Everybody else just better stop.
I wouldn't launch him on the Saints. Get him out of the AFC.
My thing is
another quarterback in the AFC right now.
I don't see any reason why Houston themselves would be denying trades to the NFC. Like, those are the ones that you should be sitting up there, like, you should be giving them, like, not even giving them discounts, but you should be harder on the AFC than anybody else. So, like, what's happening with this right now?
Bro, what the hell?
I have no clue. Yo, just looking at some of these deals today, it got crazy. We'll start off with just the top 2, J.C. Jackson and Christian Kirk. Boy.
Hey, can I just start first real quick? Christian Kirk overpaid.
Oh,
that right there, he basically charged them, hey, you want me to come play in Jacksonville? Y'all gotta overpay me. So yeah, Jacksonville, good luck figuring out your team in a year or 2, because y'all overpaying everybody. Y'all paying a luxury tax just to get people to come down. So
that deal was wicked, yo.
4 years, $72 million.
This is the problem when you got Christian Kirk signing that deal and he ain't worth that. Then you're gonna have players that are actually worth that are gonna get paid even more. Because
he just reset the market. He reset the market.
Like
Yeah.
You just know Devontae Adams is looking at the Packers. The Packers are like, dang, man, are you serious?
There was a tweet that said, "Oh, I guess Devontae is going to get 30. Is going to be in the 30s." He liked the tweet. He's not saying nothing. He's subtweeting everybody. I'm like, yo, he's getting 31, 32, bro.
Yo, what can you do? You can't. You're gonna say no. Like, yo,
think about
Christian Kirk's not even a top 5 receiver, and he got 4 years 72.
I mean, apparently, according to some advanced stats, he's a top 5 receiver.
I don't want to hear that.
Somebody threw some stats out there. Was like, well, he's in the top 5 of this. You know how the analytics people start to get.
I know, but the thing is, that's a problem because you look at numbers. But if you look in reality, you're like, okay, who did he play with? He was playing with Fitzgerald. He was playing with AJ Green. He was playing with like DeAndre Hopkins, not all at the same time, but at one point or another. So you got 3 quarterbacks you've been playing with side by side. You either the second option or third option. So you're gonna get looks. So obviously your numbers are gonna be up there. But are you a number 2? Hell no.
All the receivers are like the same person. Like you spent $72 million on. You got him. You got Marvin Jones from last year. You got Laviska Shenault. And then they went off and they spent $30 million on Zay Jones. Like, why? Like, Zay Jones, 3 years, $24 million. He can make up to 30 in his deal. $30 million for Zay Jones, $10 million a season for Zay Jones. Like, what do you do? Like,
they said we need to go out there and get weapons. How we use them, I don't know, but they're weapons.
Like you're probably gonna go in the draft and you're gonna get like Chris Olave or something, just another person who's the same exact mold, like a 6-foot slot guy who's fast and can run some routes.
Like, well, Chris Olave is not the cheater at 33. So
I was like, you mean that number 1? You should do that. I completely approve of that.
Sure, I don't care, but like, I just don't understand. I don't know. I'm not a Jags fan. People can be excited. They got Evan Ingram, who they gave another $10 million to. Good for them. I don't get it.
I'm curious to see what they do in the draft now. Like that's what makes this interesting is what do they do in the draft now? Like how does the draft work for them? I mean, conventional knowledge would say that like, oh, that just means now that they're definitely gonna take Aiden Hutchinson first. But then it's like, all right, they take Aiden Hutchinson first, but who else do they take with the rest of those picks? Now you really just don't know.
This is why I said to all of you, this is why I do not do a mock draft until now. Like, I'm not doing my first round. I'm only doing one. I'm only doing one, and it's going to be my 1-round NFL mock draft, my personal one. And then when the 4 of us do another podcast, we'll do our round table. But like my own personal mock, like I'm only doing one. Paul's gonna throw jabs at people. Like this is why I don't waste my time. Because we could sit up here and we can put every lineman and every tackle of this team and every D into this team, and then they go out and they spend $187 million in the first day of free agency on
and with the number 1 pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select wide receiver from Ohio State University, Chris Olave.
That's what I want to hear.
They'd take Malik Willis and just blow everything up. Just
oh my god, you won't do that.
Take Malik Willis and make him their number 2 quarterback. Just run gadget plays with Malik Willis.
No, they'll take what's his name, the receiver from Bama, the one who tore his ACL,
Jameson Williams.
Yeah,
not even they'll take Mechie. Not even Jameson. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what about this JC Jackson? What are your thoughts on that? Like JC Jackson, 5 years, $82.5 million to the Chargers.
What do you think on that? It's worth it.
We all knew he was gonna get broke. We gonna see. His name is Mr. Interception, and let's keep it real. The issue with the Chargers was never on offense. It was always their defense that was letting them down, and they just felt like they was missing something. So, now they go out and they get Khalil Mack. they go out and they get J.C. Jackson. And it's like, okay, Derwin James comes back healthy. You got Joey Bosa on the other side. So it's like, all right. You know, their linebackers get another year of seasoning. So it's like, all right, cool. Like, now, you know, now there's really no excuse. Like, now you got to maximize those years that you have with Justin Herbert.
And that's the thing. Chargers have been known to do that, where they had, like, remember when they had like LT and what was that, Breeze and then Leaf, and that they had Antonio Gates at tight end, but they couldn't get past like the first round or second round of playoffs.
Oh, man, you're talking years ago. I don't remember. You're talking years ago.
This is pretty much, to me, a repeat of what they did before. You know, they're kind of going all in with Herbert being on a rookie contract before they have to pay him. And it makes sense because you got a young quarterback. Quarterback contracts are expensive, man.
Oh, of course. He's gonna, like I say, they're gonna end up having to pay him something crazy in a year or two.
300 to 400 million.
Well, I'll say the kid's a baller too. They're gonna pay him something ridiculous. Something ridiculous. But I mean, the way they're setting it up, I can't be mad at them really. But you know, this is like the new thing. Everybody's going all in now. I mean, there was a lot of movement today. A lot of movement. Hassan Reddick went to the Eagles. This is a linebacker that everybody's been talking about,
which was solid.
Huh?
Oka something or other.
The
dude from the dude that was on the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jags went through money at him too, but I mean, he's actually pretty good for a year. Yeah. I don't know if he's $45 million worth, but I heard he's pretty good. I mean, in the little that they've shown,
we gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah. Like really, that's really all you can really say to any of these. What are you guys' thoughts being Jet fans? What do you guys went out and you got Lakin, you guys got Uzoma, you guys have made some pretty decent moves today. And again, we've been sitting on the news, like we're waiting to see if you guys pull out Marcus Williams and Stephon Gilmore, because that's two more big names that were floating around for you guys today. So what do you guys think of your moves so far?
The two big ones to me were re-signing Berrios and getting Lakin Tomlinson. Those are the two.
Yeah.
Well, I think re-signing Berrios for under what everyone said his market value was, because apparently there was interest, but getting him back for $6 million is huge. I cannot overstate how huge that is. But getting CJ Uzomah and Lakin Tomlinson to me are the two biggest moves of the day, obviously, because we got back our guys. Yeah, we got better on the offensive line, but now you got a guy who's a safety blanket that like Zach Wilson hasn't had. Like now you get a tight end that can actually catch, can actually create yards after the catch. And then you get a right guard that's nasty. Well, you get a guard in general that's probably going to play right guard that is nasty. Now it's like whoever wins the right tackle job is really going to, like, they can trust the guy next to them. Like Connor McGovern can now trust that he has two guys on both sides of him that are dogs. That like, all right, now I don't have to worry about covering nobody's ass. Like, all right, cool. Like now I could just focus on me and we can get this rocket. So it's like now we have the potential, and I'm saying the potential to be a top 15 offensive line if we can stay healthy, which is I'll settle for 15, 16. After having like 32, 31, I'll settle for 15, 16. Anything better than that is icing on the cake.
I can think that. Like I said, you guys could definitely have a good offensive line as long as people come back solid and healthy. Paul, what do you think about your line? Maybe you have to make anything else you want to go see it? Any other lineman moves you want to see?
I think we're all right. I think maybe some depth. It's a depth that I'm worried about because last year we got hurt with some injuries. Yeah, people came back, but it's just the shuffling of he comes out, he's out. Becton was out like the whole season pretty much. And we don't know how he's coming back this season. Hopefully he's fully healed from that injury. And is ready.
Oh, you mean back then?
Yeah. Yeah. So my eyes are on him, and I think this was pretty much another way to help kind of shore up that line even more. So I'm interested to see what we're doing later on, because a lot of Jet comments and everything, they're like, hey, like waiting for Joe Douglas to do something. I'm like, listen, Joe Douglas knows what he's doing. He's not going to sign people just to sign people. He's not going to do Jacksonville. Like, you know what I mean? He's not going to do Jacksonville. He's not overpay for players. He's going to like, hey, I'll give you, look what he got. He got Lakin Smith 3 years, $40 million.
That's solid.
We got Barrios at a fair price. Look at CJ, 3 years of 24. You know what I mean? So my problem with the CJ, like CJ can play, but the thing is, we've always had issues with like tight ends, like not being able how to use them, no matter who was playing there. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Hopefully CJ changes that and he can actually come in and do what he does. Give Zach a little security blanket, like a tight end security blanket, boom. Like what Gronk is for Tom Brady. So, yeah.
I'm calling it now. I'm going to say it this way. Everyone's talking about how the Jets have always had issues with tight ends, and I understand it. I truly believe this deal is for CJ Uzomah to be a number 2. He's going to start off as a number 1 guy, obviously, because he has the most experience. But by middle of the year, end of the year, I think the guy that we take early on, like the guy that we take in the draft, is going to take over. I truly, truly believe that. So getting a guy like this to be like your number 2 or like your 1B, I would take it. I will take it.
Yeah, because he's 29. He just turned 29. So
yep.
By the time that deal's done,
he'll be 32. He'll be like 31, 32.
Yeah. We'll get 1 year of him as a starter, and then the second, third year will probably be the number 2. Which I'm fine with. For that price, I'm okay with.
I'll put it this way. If we get Trey McBride, I don't think it'll take a year. I'll give it to like week 8. I'll give it to week 8 before Trey McBride is killing.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the Giants moves?
So far I'm happy. It's everybody's been banging the table for O-line. We're on got 2 today, so I'm not mad at that at all. Given our cap space and what everybody, how Shane's been talking about, he's reworking contracts and he's cutting people, and the biggest thing right now for us is the James Bradbury situation. They were talking about trading Saquon too, but like the only thing with Saquon right now is that like everybody has this guy as they have him as a 4th round value right now. So I'm like, there's no point in trading this guy for only a 4th round pick for him. Like, you're better off keeping him another year, regardless of if you pick up his 5th year option or not. Like, you let the kid rock out for another year. If he stays healthy behind a good old line, he'll turn around and he can turn around and give you like a great season next year. So, I mean, he went down, he was hurt, so he's trying to come back also. Who just went?
Damn it. We just lost DJ Jones. DJ Jones just signed a 3-year, $30 million with $20 million guaranteed to go to the Broncos.
Well, one of the guys you were looking for.
That's a
good get
for them.
Most of the Giants free agents aren't coming back. Like they're not. I mean, one of the biggest ones for us we were looking at was Lorenzo Carter. We might bring him back. I don't know. I haven't heard anything on him. I don't think it's going to be anything. I think if we do, it might be like a 1 year, prove it, see if you could do something. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be multiple years. It's tough because we had Will Hernandez. I think he just signed to the Bucs or something like that. I didn't see the money on him. I doubt they paid him anything crazy. I mean, it's a good break for him. Maybe he comes back better with them. I mean, hopefully, but he didn't do it for us. So, I mean, I'm happy with who we picked up so far. We got Mike Lewinsky he's of the Colts, and I think I read earlier today he was like the number, I think it was 21, number 21 PFF ranked guard as far as like pass blocking and everything. And I mean, Andrew Thomas was around there too. I think Andrew Thomas was like 19th for tackles, I believe, something like that. At least blocking grades and stuff. But I mean, the guy's a quality starter. It's something that we did not have last season. We had a lot of people off this week. We were picking up undrafted free agents, and we were just slotting anybody in, hoping that they could do anything for us. So as far as those two, again, we got Mike Lewinsky, and then we turned around and got John Feliciano. It's only a 1-year deal, and he's coming in to play center for us. I know, well, when Benji was here, Benji was talking about we might not get Linderbaum now, but it's only a 1-year deal for Feliciano. So
I'm still here.
I would. Oh, you're still here? Okay. Well,
he's out battle realm.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like super quiet. Like it's a 1-year deal, so I think there's still a chance of us getting Linderbaum if that's what we choose to do in the draft. I mean, as far as you can see now, 3/5 of the line are filled out. I don't know if Glowinski's going to play what guard position, but you got Feliciano on center, you got Thomas, and you got Glowinski, so you got 3 of the 5 pieces. The other people I was looking at, honestly, for me, Glowinski was somebody that I wasn't even looking at because I always forget about him, to be honest. Feliciano was hoping he came over because from the Bills, knows Shane, knows Dable, knows Bobby Johnson, the line coach who came over from the Bills. So it made sense. He was like everybody said, it was like one of the bigger locks of the free agency so far. Like that should have happened. So I think it was a good get. Again, I don't think it necessarily puts us out of the whole, Linderbaum or even like a Ekwonu or a Neal kind of thing. You take one of those guys at 5 if they're there. Linderbaum maybe not so much, but Neal or Ekwonu, you take one of those guys at 5 and you plug them in, and they're immediately starting for you at right tackle spot. So I'm not too fussed about day one. But people who supposedly have like limited money, we got 2 good deals today, so I'm happy with what we did so far. Benji, what are you thinking over there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm in the middle of multitasking because apparently my wireless card on my laptop decided it wanted to stop working. So while you guys were in there talking, I was searching Best Buy trying to see what was going on, see if I could find me another laptop. But there wasn't a whole lot that we could have done going into free agency. As you and I were talking before, the biggest thing right now is trying to get this Bradbury trade done. The thing is, I don't know if anybody is going to pay whatever asking price that we're looking at because they know we're trying to move him. So I don't want to sit up there and talk like speak into existence us getting haggled or whatever on this deal, but that's a deal that has to be made because it's holding up the rest of whatever moves that we could be making leading into the draft that could really complete this roster. I'm happy we're filling out spots on the offensive line. Like Joe, you sat up here, you saying you're sticking to one, mock draft or whatever, but I'm going through mock drafts like 5 and 6 times a day or whatever, just trying to, get my names together so that I can find out who it is that I need to be researching, who it is that I'm looking at in these positions of need and all kinds of other stuff. Just trying to get a general idea of how this thing is supposed to be going. And every single time I draft, because because I send you the results, what am I doing? 4 offensive linemen, 3 offensive linemen at the very least. But because of the fact that now we've sat up here and we filled these 2 spots, now this is going to start to change. It's going to start to change how we attack the draft going forward. To be honest with you, I don't know where, like you said, you don't know where he's going to, Glowinski's going to play. I honestly think they're going to put him on the right side. Simply because of the fact that if we were to bring in a rookie, I don't think you want to put rookie next to rookie if that's what we're going to do. I would go personally put Glowinski over on the right side with, Ekwonu or Neal or whoever it is that comes in here playing right tackle for us next year, and whatever guard it is going next that we pick up otherwise, whether it be Shane Lemieux coming back or us picking up a guard in the draft, Zion Johnson. Like I said, we'll see. He'll be over there on the left side. Listen, I'm trying to speak it into existence.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not mad at it right now. I'm not mad at it because, like I said, the biggest issue on this team was the offensive line, and so far the offensive line is being addressed.
Yeah, you can't be mad at it. Like, you really can't. Like, I don't see us bringing back most of any of our free agents really. So I mean, like I said, you have to get 4 new players to start the line for you if you're the Giants, and if you're Andrew Thomas, you kind of hope you're getting 4 new players. Let's they're gonna play like how they played last year. Shoot. I mean, other than that, like I said, there was a lot of movement today. There was a lot of movement. Honestly, and we were just laughing about it. I mean, looking at this Keon Crossan move. Like, he leaves the Giants and gets a $10.5 million deal to just he's a special teamer. And I'm just like, this people are just getting crazy contracts. Like Paul said before, it's like people that honestly, in my opinion, don't really deserve the deal are getting paid all this crazy amounts of money. So when people sit up here and somebody actually deserves a good contract, what are they going to offer? What are they going to ask for? Like we were just saying, like, what's Devontae Adams going to ask for?
50,
like, per season, like,
guaranteed,
stupid,
fully guaranteed.
All right, so
it's like,
let me make people understand this. I'm not mad at what's his name, Christian Kirk, for signing that. Like, yo, if they offer you that money, take it. You know what I'm saying? You'd be crazy not to take it. It ain't his fault.
Ain't nobody fighting him.
It's the team's fault. Teams know better than that. He's smart for taking it. You know what? That's probably the most money he'll make in his entire career, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And good for him. Take that. Get paid, my man. Take that bag. To give you that bag, take it. Don't deny it. Don't say no. Oh, you want to give me that much money? I'll take it.
No, I'm not mad at him. It's not mad at him at all.
That's what I said, bro. Go get your money, G. Ain't nobody mad at him.
That's what I'm saying. I want to make sure people understand. I'm not mad at him. I ain't pointing no fingers at him. It's Jacksonville.
Ain't nobody mad at him.
Nope.
Jacksonville is just like, what are you doing? But him, no.
Jacksonville like, oh, salary cap? Nah, we playing Monopoly. I'm buying that. Yeah. I'm buying that.
They're just like, they're looking like, oh, the Rams did it. It's like, yeah, but the Rams won the Super Bowl. The Rams are actually going out getting people worth the money. Like, they went out and they actually went out and they got Von Miller and they got all those other pieces. Like, y'all paid 72, and it could be up to $84 million with with incentives and everything. Like, I don't know. A move I did like. I like this Chase Edmonds move. That one I actually was a fan of. And I think they got him pretty cheap. $2 million.
They got him the cheap, and I'm like, all right, Miami, I see you.
Yeah, like
that Von Miller thing is funny. Denver trades Von Miller, and then they end up might be getting him back. Like, that'd be crazy.
Everybody's talking about him because he said something. Well, he said he wanted to go back home. And then some people were like, oh, come back to Denver. Some people were like, maybe he's talking about Dallas. Maybe he's going back to Dallas. And then it was funny because
Go ahead.
No, I was like, it's funny because Willie McGinnis was talking about today on Info Network. He was just like, why not go back to Dallas? Or why not go to Dallas? Why not go back home? You're from Texas. Like, you said you want to go home. Go home. So, like,
you want to get your chicken farmer out there, like.
Yeah, and the thing with Von Miller, he got his ring already, so it's like he can take a cut or do whatever he wants now because he's got that ring already.
Oh yeah, now he's
solidified.
Oh yeah, my man is good now. You know, I did like too. I like the Bengals. The Bengals were like, all right, we're good at
We
the
got
linemen.
yeah, like we got smacked up. We gotta go. We gotta go, boys. They said Tom Brady left. It was like, yo, Alex, hooty hoo. Nah, Tom Brady came back. Called Ryan, was like, bro, you gotta whatever you about to sign, put the pen down. He called Alex. Alex was like, nah, bro, I'm going to the young you. I'm trying to get security. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I wonder if Alex left and was just like, well, they're about to fall apart. Tom left. They don't have a quarterback. I'm about to leave. He signed it, and Tom Brady comes back, and he's just like, damn. Like, you couldn't.
Like, you can't be that mad. It's like, all right, I get it. Like, you're not. It's not Tom anymore, but you're also going to the guy that was like everybody's looking at. Like, he might be the next guy. So I mean, like, it's not a bad trade off. It's just like you're right. He probably looking at his phone like this. Son of, I couldn't even get a call. Like, you couldn't text me.
You couldn't tell me before you did this. Like,
you couldn't email me, bro.
I blame Ronaldo for that.
I blame Ronaldo.
He had to ask him. Had to ask him.
You know, it's just like, I mean, I'm sure he's not mad or anything, like you said, but it's just like, dang, man. Like,
yo, who was going to be the quarterback if he didn't come back?
No.
Kyle
You say Kyle Trask?
That technically next guy.
Nah. You know what this remind me of? Brady walked on. Brady unretired. He walked back into the room. He's like that dude from the movie. He's walked up to Kyle Trask like, look at me. I am the captain now.
Yo, like, it was going to be Kyle Trask. I think they were going to probably end up trading. They're probably going to be like everybody else to put their name in the Watson sweepstakes. And then the consolation prize, they probably went and got Jimmy G or something. They would have had to have made a move. There's no way they were going to go Kyle Trask. And honestly, there's no quarterback in this draft. And there probably wouldn't be one that even gets to them anyway, whatever pick they are. That's like somehow, some way Malik Willis filled them at like 20, whatever there are. Like,
bro, that would have been crazy.
But he's not even like some huge upgrade from like anybody else they would have brought in. Like, that would I could see them like signing Teddy Bridgewater on like a 1-year deal just to like get over the hump. That's what Teddy B is now. He's just the bridge guy. 1 year of Teddy B, and then on to your franchise guy. That's what he is now. Like,
no, that's Tyrod Taylor, bro.
Yeah, he'll probably be a Giant tomorrow. So get my man Tyrod in here for a year. I bet you who you want the Giants to go get.
I have no idea. I would have said Mariota, but no.
But he's still available, right? I think.
But I'm thinking Mariota's looking for starter money that I don't think we have.
I think he might go to the Colts if they can't get Jimmy G.
I would say, like, if we could, my dream scenario right now is to honestly get somebody who's just good enough to, get us into a position where we can still get our freaking quarterback in the draft next year. Meaning, I need somebody that sucks.
I need absolute garbage.
Yes. So, but then again, he did just go sign with Pittsburgh. So, damn. I guess my trash pick is out. Hashtag Mitchell Trubisky.
Pittsburgh. Brett, I want to hear what Brett had to say about that one. Maybe he'll do a little better in Pittsburgh than he did in Chicago.
Trubisky.
But I wouldn't hold my breath, though. I wouldn't hold my breath.
I mean, it wasn't bad money. 2 years, 14? It's not bad money.
2 years, 14.
Oh no!
It's
I'm
not.
not saying it was bad money. I'm just saying he he's not even your transition quarterback. He's like a stop field. You're better off trying Colin Kaepernick than Trubisky.
Damn.
Kaepernick ain't never touching an NFL field again.
I know that, but I'm just saying that's how bad this guy is. It's like you have Colin Kaepernick. I'm just pretty much saying the obvious. Kaepernick is out there better than a lot of these players that still quarterbacks are out there either as a backup or like this guy getting a starting job. Like he's better than them, but people don't realize he's been blackballed. They just don't want to say it.
All right, we're gonna talk about how. Are we gonna talk about how Dallas lost like their backup plan? Like they traded Amari. And, oh yeah, we're gonna bring back Cedric Wilson. We're gonna bring back the boys together, and then we're gonna have CD be the number one. Cedric Wilson was like, "I'm going to Miami."
Yep.
Miami made some moves too, man.
That's why I say, Miami made some real moves. I think I honestly feel like they got the right head coach. Like if all they have to do is get the system down, and I think that system's gonna work really well for Tua. And if it doesn't, it'll definitely work really well for Teddy B.
They went and got Teddy B. They went and got Keon Carlson. They got Chase Edmonds. They got Cedric Wilson. Like they got some pieces. Again, like you said, Cedric Wilson can definitely give him some help along with Waddle. I think they're gonna try to get Sneaky back. Edmonds helps the run game, and he's a pass catcher out the backfield. Carlson is one of the better special teams guys. For the Giants brought him in. I don't know if he's worth the money, but like that's why they brought him in. I think they're trying to re-sign Gesicki. They're working on it right now.
He signed a franchise tag, 1 year.
Franchise tag.
Yeah,
so they're gonna try to get a long-term deal for him. They're not gonna sit here and let him walk. You know that much. Shoot, like I said, I like the Bengals moves, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I like the Bengals. You ain't get Alex Kappa and Ted Karras. You ain't got a center and a guard. Like, and I doubt they're done. They're probably gonna go some more time in the draft. The draft is just stacked with like linemen. Like they're gonna go.
They're definitely probably gonna get a really good lineman at 31, or they might move up. My thing, I'm curious now. Like, who was their other tight end?
The Bengals.
Yeah.
Drew Sample?
I think they had a guy or two.
I want to say Drew Sample was there, or is he still there? I'd have to look that up. Drew Sample. I want to say he's still on the team. I mean, he's almost obviously it was number one. Yeah, Sample's on the Bengals still. I don't know if he's a free agent or not, but he's still on the Bengals. They'll probably go somewhere again. This tight end draft is deep too, so I wouldn't be surprised if they take a tight end.
Thaddeus Moss.
So I will not be surprised.
Randy Moss's son, Thaddeus Moss.
Oh, he's been going. They've been cut.
Did they?
They've been cut him.
I don't know. It shows he's on the payroll.
Oh, he's on the payroll. They must have brought him back because I know they cut him at one point. But like, look who's still. You know what's funny is these are all like they're not old guys, but they're older guys in terms of like the NFL, which is weird because these are names like we're all used to. Like those guys are just the guys. But there's a lot of like older guys that are still available.
Yeah, like this was Ryan Bates was the other guy on my list that I wanted the Giants to get because we were going to end up being like the New York Buffalo Giants at this point. Like I was literally sitting here like the people that I was looking at for a line. Like I wanted Feliciano, I wanted Bates. They have Ike Bodiger, I think it's last name Botker or whatever. I wanted him. They released Darrell Williams at the tackle. I was just like, yo, there's so many people up here. Like, they're just releasing their offensive line. Like,
yep,
just take them. and then I mean, again, you have their offensive line coach with their offensive coordinator. It makes too much sense. Like, just go get your lines when you were in Buffalo. Like. It's expected. Like you can go get these people and plug them and play them. I don't want to take everybody, but like They're just
I'm looking
yeah.
like even for the Jets, like Darius Smith, I'm hearing that it's most likely he's going to go back to Baltimore. That's
what I've been hearing.
That's the one I've been hearing, but I'm like, I'd love to go and get him. Obviously, like Marcus Williams or Tyrann Mathieu for me, it's like it's either or because I know we can't get both.
I mean, like if you're Zadarius Smith, like yo, come to the Giants. We have Wick Martindale. We have your defensive coordinator.
I mean, I'm curious. Like, I'm hearing Jarvis is down to 2 teams, but I think Jarvis is probably waiting to see if New Orleans if New Orleans can get Deshaun Watson. Because if New Orleans can get Deshaun Watson, then I think that's where Jarvis Landry is going to go.
If if the if the Panthers trade for Deshaun Watson, and then the Texans will sit up here. Oh my gosh, the Texans will have what, pick 3 and like pick 6. Oh my gosh,
3 and 6. And then they'll probably have J.C. Horn as their cornerback 1.
Oh my god!
And they'll get at least 3 players, but J.C. Horn is going to be one of those players.
Yeah, I want to see what they put together.
Do the Panthers have enough to actually make that trade?
Apparently, they do.
They're going to have to go.
They do. They're going to have to trade future stuff.
No, I mean, again, they have 3 first-round picks, and probably at least 2 seconds, and 3 players.
That's what I said. They're definitely going to have to trade future picks because I think this year they got 1, and then they have like next pick is in like the 4th round.
Yeah, they don't have it as like they have like 1 premium pick.
Well, they're definitely going to like mortgage their future.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Deshaun.
Their future for I mean, you get your franchise quarterback, but and McCaffrey probably go on that deal too because he's done.
Yeah,
he's done.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably like J.C. Horn, Christian McCaffrey, and like 1 other guy.
I mean, there's still a lot of names up here, man. Von Miller, Bobby Wagner. I'm waiting to see where that domino falls.
Talking about Deshaun Watson in Carolina.
Yeah. That's one I'm really interested in. Where is Bobby Wagner going to go? Like,
well, I know that they said Russ has recruited him to Denver, so it wasn't surprising.
I think he went to he also visited Dallas. I think he was trying to get him.
Yeah, I heard Dallas tonight, and I don't like that at all. I just don't want. Don't come to my division. Stay away, please.
Word, like, him freaking. Oh my god.
Freaking Michael Parsons. Ugh.
Oh Jesus.
And I was so happy with freaking DeMarcus Lawrence. They like released DeMarcus, and I was like, yes, get out of here, leave my division. Then they resigned him today. I was like, you jerks, why would you do this?
Why are you doing?
Play with my emotions. I'm so mad. Just go away. Freaking blow the whole offense up, blow the defense up too. Get rid of everybody. I'm mad upset when they came back today. Ugh. I don't know. There's still a lot of people up here. Like, we don't know what's going to happen with this guy Davante Adams' contract. I don't even want to start guessing as to how much he's going to get paid. Al Robinson, like you said, I know you guys have targeted him, but he may just be going somewhere else. There's Andrew Norwell. Look at this guy, Bidgie. Andrew Norwell's a free agent up here now. This guy was like the huge get of free agency like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, sat up here.
People was like, nah.
Threw like $70 million at this guy. Now he's a free agent. He's only 30
That's what I was about to
too.
say. I thought he had signed for like 75 million.
Yeah, some crazy number they got him for. Now he's a free agent. Shoot, other than that, I mean, I can't believe Calais Campbell's still going. That guy's.
Yeah, bro. I think they're trying to force him to retire.
That?
Yeah. That Calais Campbell. Actually, I heard a name for the Giants. I mean, Brandon Williams, somebody to keep an eye on, D tackle.
I just heard Stephen Gilmore is being tied to the Jets. Just trying to talk to him.
That's been all night. It's them, the 49ers, and the Raiders.
Yeah.
I tell you, man,
I mean,
you guys can get Gilmore and Marcus Williams. That'll be
That's a nice little cleanup. Like, okay.
I like Stephen Gilmore for the veteran leadership you give the young CBs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So everybody can shut up about this cornerback one thing. Like, listen, bro, you can shut that up for like 2 years. All right. Just shut it.
Now you don't go Sauce now. No some more Sauce Gardner.
Listen, everybody trying to talk about go Sauce at 4. Like, that is just, come on, guys. Like, the thing that I hate about it is that now everybody went from not knowing who he was to comparing him to Darrelle Revis. It's like, if you can get a Darrelle Revis, you go and get him. Like, y'all do this every year, bro, to convince yourself that these guys are gonna be the guys that you can spend a top pick on when you know the position is not at a premium. You know the coaching staff doesn't value the position. You know the front office doesn't value the position, but you're gonna try to throw a name out there. Like, well, if you can get Darrelle Revis, you do it. Doesn't matter what the position is. He's not going to be a Darrelle Revis. If he is, more power to him. But there's more likely than not he's like relax.
He's like the same size. He's like 6'3", 200-something pounds. Darrelle Revis is like 5'11", if that.
I'm like, come on.
This dude
like, can we stop with this?
The guy's like 6'2", pushing 6'3". Like, what are we talking about?
Don't get me wrong. He has great size, great tape. If he's there at 10, yeah, I'd do it. If he's there at 10. Maybe, depending on what we get at 4. That's my biggest thing. My biggest thing is at 4, it's like, to me, there's only 2 positions. I don't care what we do on the offensive line. If Ike Ekwano's there, that's a conversation. Like, if KT's there at 4, that's a conversation.
I ain't trying to start a war, but on the real, if we trade Bradbury, I don't think he makes it past us at 7. If he gets to 7.
Who you talking about, Ekwonu?
Gardner.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I don't think he makes it out of the top 10.
No, I'd be completely fine with that. If we do trade Brad, I'd be fine with that. That's 11. I think he's owed like $11.2 million in the books this season, something like that. So we can free up another like $10 million in cap space. I'd be completely fine with that.
His number this year, I want to say is like 19.
Wait,
and I think Bradbury.
Jeez.
His number this year, if I remember correctly, is around 19 million. If we trade him, it saves us 12.
Jeez.
So we'll still be on the hook for $7 million, but that's a whole lot better than 19.
Yeah. So Bradbury, if you trade him pre-June 1st, dead money is 9, cap savings is 12. If it's
all right, so it's 21.
If it's post June 1st, his dead money is 8 and his cap savings is 13.
That doesn't even make sense, but no reason to wait until June 1st.
Not trade him, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
See, that just answered my question though, because if Marcus Williams is a free safety, then it's like, all right, we still need a strong safety, and I get we don't even have one now that I think about it, because like, unless we're gonna play Joyner as a strong safety, but Joyner's better as a free safety, so it's like we still got to get a strong safety, which then makes my mind go to like, yo, they really might draft Kyle Hamilton.
I mean, you got another option sitting right across the street from you.
You talking about Jabril?
You can have him.
Oh, hell no.
You can take him.
We'll take Barkley off your hands for a 4th rounder.
No.
Yeah, give us 3 first. You can have him.
Nope.
You're drunk.
You know it's Monday, right? St. Patty's Day ended yesterday. You know that, right?
That's fine. I'm still hungover.
Makes a lot of sense. I think you get 2 first rounders for him.
Well, don't come
I also
talking
think
to me, man.
the Jets could look at a guy like Dante Fowler for like a quick little 2 years, just to like shore up that pass rush rotation.
I just feel like another guy who's just like, people keep paying him money. He's just not producing anything. I feel like he doesn't do anything. I really just don't feel like he does anything. I really don't. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but like, I feel like he doesn't.
He hasn't lived up to the hype.
Nah, not at all.
4.8, 4, 11.5, 3, 4.5. Like
that's why I said rotation. Rotation. He got paid off that 2019 season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I got a contract there, but it wasn't. I thought it was. I got more numbers for the JC deal, but I thought it was. I saw at first. I thought I said it popped up 5 mil or 5 years and up to 85 million you could make, but it was the JC Jackson news. I thought it was. I thought it was freaking what's his name? I thought it was the. I thought that was a Brandon Sheriff news. I was like, whoa, 85 mil. But yeah, like I mean, how much you gonna? I guarantee you, somebody's gonna give Dante Fowler like another like $8-10 million a season. Like, I guarantee it.
I'm looking at McCaffrey's contract. He has a potential out next year.
Who, CMC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like he's
Either
been hurt
this
the past.
year or next year. It says 20.
Somebody's gonna want to keep dealing with him.
Well, the thing is, here's the thing: it's a 12.8 million dead cap. So if you're gonna get him, you best be ready to eat that right there. If he's out.
Nobody's paying that. Nobody wants to pay that. I'll tell you what, though, the Giants should bring back Linval Joseph, Benji. Let's bring him back.
Listen, we need run defense, so like bring him over here.
I mean, we need a D tackle opposite of Dexter Lawrence.
Listen, all we got in the inside is Sheldon Rankins and Q. We need a run stuffer.
That's right. I forgot. We lost Hall of Famer Austin Johnson.
Yeah, man, got that payday, man. I'd leave too for 2 years, $14 million.
Yeah, bro. There's some names that like you as depth pieces, like you could definitely clean up. This man, Matt Paradise, was just like the belle of the ball like 2 years ago. Him and Moose were like the two guys that were like the belle of the ball. Now he's a free agent. Ain't nobody talking about him.
Who?
Matt Paradise.
Oh.
Or Paradise or whatever his name is. Same thing with Kyle Fuller. Like I remember people like ripping each other apart to get these dudes a couple of years ago. Now, quiet.
Kyle or Will?
Kyle. Look at the screen. Kyle.
That says Will Fuller.
Down here, my guy.
Oh, because you just scrolled down there. That's why.
It was like this before. It was down here.
Oh, okay.
He called Matt Paredes, and then him right here.
There we go, Paredes. See, I can't even say the man's name right.
I don't know how to say it either.
Kyle Fuller. Why doesn't he sound familiar?
They're all brothers.
Wait, Dante Hightower is a free agent?
Well, I guess
When is he not, bro? Remember, Patriots, they always like be like letting people go or letting their contracts go out. I wouldn't even touch him.
No, sir.
I mean, yeah, I'd take a year or two from the guy. He's 32. Sit up here and give you
that's solid.
Hey, if you want to take him for a year or two, give him like $8 million a year or $10 million a year.
Oh nah, the Giants chose.
Huh?
Somebody posted that video of Elvin Ingram, all the drops. They have a compilation of all the drops Elvin Ingram had of the Giants. The feature was brand new tight end Elvin Ingram. Yo, this is ridiculous.
Terrible.
This shit looks like a gag reel.
Yo, Benji, you want Anthony Barr? We're supposed to get him for the past like 10 years.
Don't trust him. He'll sign and then turn back on you the next day.
Yo, man came out in like 05 and he's only 29.
Oh, look, Jadeveon Clowney. Juju.
Wow. Jadeveon Clowney. I don't know. Where is he going to go this year?
That is a fantastic.
Played for yet.
Listen, we'll take him. We need run defense. Kick him in on the inside. We need run defense.
Yeah,
My question is,
1 year, $10 million deal for Jadeveon.
here's my question: who is Juju Smith-Schuster going to finesse to get a contract? He's going to finesse somebody.
He ain't finessing nobody.
The Jags.
He's going to finesse somebody. No,
the Jags.
Nah, I don't think it's the Jags. I think it's Carolina.
I saw that. I saw that he would be a good fit for the Chiefs.
Yeah, they need a spot.
I mean, who you gonna guard at that point? You got Tariq, and you got Kelsey. Who are you gonna guard? You gonna double team somebody? Who gonna double team? Like
not even that. And then you got all of the extra track stars that they got at receiver.
Philly.
Like, I remember all of them.
Apparently, Philly's looking at him.
Who, Juju?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be stupid.
The rumors are Eagles.
3 first-round picks. They shouldn't be looking at nobody on the offensive side.
So here's the rumored teams: the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bears, the Jaguars.
Jags is writing their name into everybody's thing. Like literally everybody's like potential suitor Jaguars under every free agent. Does not matter. These guys just have money. They just want to spend it at this point.
Why is Jimmy Graham still on this list?
Still, yeah, man. Gosh,
I'm sorry.
Did he retire
like that?
Apparently not.
I don't think he officially retired. Oh, Eric Ebron is still a free agent.
that guy should have been a Giant too.
I was about to say, you remember 2014 when we were supposed to draft him?
That other guy who's like 60 years old and he's only like 29.
It was supposed to be him. Supposed to be him. Or who was the dude from the Cowboys that we were supposed to draft? The lineman.
Who, Biotic?
No, there was a guard that the Cowboys picked up. I can't remember his name right now.
Wasn't Biotic?
The other dude in 2014 we were supposed to pick up Beckham.
Not Frederick.
No, there's a guard.
A guard. Not Zach Martin.
That was him. It was Zach Martin.
Zach Martin? That wasn't gonna happen. Nah, wasn't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for tomorrow to see if the Giants are going to pick up a quarterback. That's what I'm waiting for. Because
Jameis to the Giants.
Don't do that.
What did he say?
Don't.
To Jameis
to the Giants.
That's not even funny.
Yes, it is. Because you know the Giants would do that too.
We have a new regime, sir. All right,
bro. It don't matter. It's still the damn same old Giants.
Maybe the old
man. Even if that was a thing that was possible, the whole Deshaun Watson thing just kind of sort of threw that in the toilet too. Because John Mara was just like, we're not having that. You think John Mara is going to have us go out there and grab Jameis Winston, who has a history of that as well?
It's not happening. Hey, Ebron really is only 28? That's crazy.
Who?
Ebron, he's only 28.
When did he come out when he was 18?
I'm saying, right? Guy. Oh, him. Oh, freaking Jared Davis, another guy supposed to be a Giant. He's a Jet still. Gerald Everett's up here. Like, Jared.
There's still some guys left. Kevin King
really gonna leave a Rams
up here, man. Yo, how is Sammy Watkins not 30 yet? How's this guy only 28? Yo, I feel like I was playing like NCAA college football 09 with Sammy Watkins. Like I feel like I've been playing football with that dude since like, I don't know. There's no way Sammy Watkins is only 28. Yo, are we this old? Like,
yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, you did just hit 30.
Bro,
Jacoby
Brissett is 29. I thought Jacoby was like 24 6 or something like that.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Nah, he came out older. I think he did 4 years at NC State. He came out older.
He came
That's
out
who I
old.
want. It happens. That's who I want the Giants to get. I want the Giants to sign Brissett. That's what I want as my backup. Yeah.
I wouldn't
be
be
mad at that. Tomorrow.
Twitter really just dried up so fast.
I was just saying, my only thing about Brissett is just like, if we pick him up, I would want him to actually be the starter and stay the starter. That's not a guy that I want to be like, all right, let's just sit up here and have him for this 1 year to get us to, to our rookie. I think he's a little too good for that.
I would pick him up. And just go like, unfortunately with Daniel Jones, man, like inconsistencies and injuries. So if either or happens, you pull him and you play Jacoby, and it only proves your point that Daniel isn't the guy. After next year, you let Daniel go. You bring in. I would still go out and get a quarterback. It's either, to me, it's down to Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud. You take one of those two, and then you sit them behind Jacoby until they're ready.
At that point, just sign. What should we call it? Jameis Winston then.
No.
Andy Dalton.
The hell no.
No, what's wrong
with you?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Jesus. Okay. God.
Marcus Mariota.
Are you asking for the Jets to re-sign these people?
No, I'm talking about the Giants. Somebody. I'm naming quarterbacks that are better than Daniel Jones right now.
The only reason why Ryan Fitzpatrick would even think about coming here is to complete the whole NFL, the whole NFL journey from one state to another. He has to make 2 trips to New York.
I think we're like the last team he hasn't played for, so he's played at all the 31 NFL teams. This guy, I mean, yeah, I don't want any of them. Like I said, I would take Jacoby, or I'd be cool with Marcus Mariota. One of those two I'd be cool with. I don't really want anybody else. But
the moments are not meant to be that small. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
You know what the craziest fact about this whole week is that any other sport, if they were on a lockout, would have gotten front page press. Baseball has literally gotten no press, and it's hilarious to watch. It's like, so can we talk about me? No! We're talking about free agency.
Well, look when they came back, too. NFL free agency about to start. March Madness about to start. Tournament, about to come on. Everything. Bad. The NBA is getting, like, they're ramping up, getting ready to get into the final stretch of the regular season.
This just goes to show that whole idea that baseball is America's pastime is crap. It's America's nap time.
Let's put it like that. It is their past.
Yeah. Well, yes. Because that puts me right to sleep. And Joe, why you got so many tabs open, bro? Like, what is going on with you? I just noticed this. Like, you got 13 to like 17 tabs open.
Why are you bringing up my tabs? I got
my man's like,
you got HBO, you got YouTube,
I got
anime,
YouTube,
Twitch,
I got anime.
TikTok. Oh my god!
I'm surprised you don't got Pornhub up there.
Like I closed that before I called. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? It's my first time. Jesus Christ!
I don't know. With 30, 40 tabs open, seems like it is.
Yo, what?
None of them are porn related, though, sir.
Yo, Karl Anthony Towns got 56 through 3 quarters against the Spurs.
Hey, you know what's funny though? I had him in on a parlay to get more than 20 points the other day, and he couldn't do it.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Y'all can't stand that dude, Joe. It's him. It's Russell Westbrook, and it's like y'all can't stand none of these guys.
Don't bet on Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is shooting 9% from threes.
That's not the case. Y'all be sitting up there like, yo,
I can shoot 9% from 3 points.
My man's line be over under 16 and a half points. I'll pick the under. This dude to have 24.
Man. I saw it today. I was dying at work. This is 9% 3-point shooting, bro. Come on. Like, what are you doing?
Who's this?
Oh,
Hey, yo.
I think I
Seth
lost the
Rollins jacket is the most
Yo.
disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
I lost the parlay. Because I needed Clay to give me 15 points and he gave me 12.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing crazy. It was like I would have won like $110, but I was just like, Clay, you couldn't hit 1-3, like one more three. I ain't asked nothing crazy. I'm not. This isn't like $1 million bet. Like, oh my gosh. So another name that I keep seeing popping up, I saw like a couple times today was Darius Williams. There's a couple teams that are in on him. I forget who I read. There's a couple teams that are in on him right now, though, that really want his services. So I mean, that could be a big move for them.
With whom? See, this is what I mean, yo.
Like Justin Reed?
Messing up.
Justin Reed?
Yeah. Like, Who is he signing with? What are you talking about? He gave us the numbers, but doesn't give a team. This guy.
Who?
Adam Scheffner.
Justin Reed signed?
He says he signed somewhere and they gave you the numbers, but he's not telling you who he signed with.
I got to refresh my feed. I ain't got that. Somebody said Warren Sharp.
Kansas
The
City.
Chiefs?
Yep.
Oh, what? 3 years, $31.5 million with $20 million guaranteed.
So that means that Tyrann Matthews is gone from there for sure.
Yeah, yep.
Warren Sharp of Sharp Football. Warren Sharp from Sharp Football says the last two free agency periods, the Jaguars spent $117.5 million on the receiving corps, which consists of Christian Kirk,
wow.
Zay Jones, Marvin Jones, and Evan Ingram. $117.5 million on those four people. Oh my god!
I'm telling you, man. 2016 Giants.
Yo, that is bad.
Yeah, Tyrod's definitely gone, man.
Yeah, he's gone. People are linking him to Baltimore. He's getting a lot of links to Baltimore.
I know one of the early safeties that played with him, I guess they grew up together, was trying to recruit him here. And he posted a picture, was like, if I come to New York, I'm wearing number 1. So I'm like, oh, that's a lot. But then I'm thinking about it like, I think Joe Douglas would rather get Marcus Williams because he's 25.
I guess. There's a lot of people linking the Giants to Max Williams, too, the tight end.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think if the Jets do sign another guy, that was one of the names that came up. I don't think they will, though.
I said the Giants are looking at Max Williams, not y'all.
I know, but I also know that that's a name that's been mentioned with the Jets as well.
All right, well, you know what? Leave us alone. Let us have some.
Nope.
No,
thank you. Absolutely. Nope.
Look, Robert Tunyon's up here. You have Robert Tonyan Jr. You can have him.
Actually, as a 2 or a 3, that's not a terrible idea.
So why are you bothering us over Max Williams? Let's have Max Williams.
Nah.
Like this.
Nah.
Nah. Straight up, nah.
Just no explanation, just nah.
You don't deserve to have a tight end. So
just no. Y'all need to know what it feels like to not have a tight end.
It's disrespectful.
Yo, I mean, there's some tight ends up here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, again, Tonyan and I think Jarwin's up here from the Cowboys. If I'm not mistaken,
he's all the way at the bottom. You already know.
Blake Jarwin
like
right here.
all the way at the bottom.
Right here.
There you go.
Yeah,
There's a couple of corners. It's just all the corners is 30 and over.
I mean, listen again. I wouldn't mind if the money's right.
Yeah. There's still like the only thing I'm noticing is there's a bunch of free safeties, but no strong safeties on the free agent market.
I would take
Strong safety over here.
Oh, there you go, Kareem Jackson.
I'd take Ebron. I would take. I don't know if I would take Jared Cook. I mean, I think I would. He's older, but if we did that, I would still go back and get like a tight end, like in the drafts at some point. I want Jake Ferguson.
I think that'd be a good fit for you guys. Honestly,
that's what I want. You know how Wisconsin.
Sheldon Richardson is a free agent.
Shit. Yo, bring Big Hank back, Bidgie. Big Hank's a free agent.
No.
What do you mean no? No.
Yo, KJ Wright is still a free agent? Yo, that's wicked.
Yeah, he did like a 1-year deal with the Raiders. Charvarius Ward, AJ Johnson.
Yo.
Nigga, Leonard Fournette still a free agent. I'm shook. So is Philip Lindsay. Like, what? Like, bro, we need another running back.
Lindsay's injury woes is the issue. Cordell Patterson is what I'm interested in.
That Fournette to the Giants will look kind of aight. Having him in the backfield with Saquon.
That would be nice, but I think he's gonna go back to the Bucs now. Brady's back.
Wait, Van Der Esch is a free agent? Really?
Yeah, Leia Vader is a free agent. That's why people are going want Bobby Wagner to go to the Cowboys. Yeah, Steven Nelson, Anthony Ferkser, tight end. I'll take him too. Yeah, you're gonna chill.
I'm surprised Raheem Mostert didn't sign with anybody yet.
He's coming off of an injury, I believe. Yeah, him. Anthony Walker Jr., a linebacker that I heard will link to the Giants.
OJ Howard is one of those guys. I don't think I think OJ Howard might be a guy to get signed like after the draft.
OJ Howard. I'll take OJ. That guy hooked me a Jake too. That was Benji's boy.
Wait,
OJ
hold on.
Howard.
Terrell Edmonds is a free agent?
Yeah.
Yo, bring that nigga over here. What the fuck are they doing? What's wrong with y'all? Man. Shit.
Rashawn Evans is still a free agent. Hayden Hurst. Like,
bro, you still got some names out there after this first little crop of free agents is out here.
First wave? Oh yeah.
Yeah, these dudes just gotta understand, like, y'all not gonna get broke off like that though. Like, y'all gotta understand. If y'all not in these conversations, y'all not getting broke off like this.
That's fine. Don't expect to get broke off nothing crazy.
Nah, like y'all gonna get something light. Y'all niggas better sign them 2-year deals and try to come back again in 2024.
A free agent. Yeah, I think
Trey Henderson's a free agent. Really?
Who?
Trey Herndon. I thought it was Henderson. I'm about to be like, what?
Oh.
Vernon Hargraves again is a free agent. Oh my god, this
guy
will never stick nowhere.
Kareem Jackson's a free agent.
He's done. Vernon Hargraves. Whole draft.
Kareem Jackson.
Huh?
Oh, y'all know. For some reason, I thought you said William Jackson. I was like, didn't he just sign last year?
Why is Deshaun Jackson still listed as a? Wait, hold on. Rojo is a free agent? Word? See, but I can't even.
I'll take that too.
Wait, hold on. Neville Hewitt's a free agent. Yo, bring him back. Bring him back. We need somebody that's a run stopper. Bring him back.
Yeah, another one for the Giants, Jesse James. That was a rumor.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Huh?
Hold on, what's the name? I think the Bengals. I forgot the Bengals got Jake Butt.
I wanted James Daniels, but I think he's gonna get. I mean,
he's getting way too much money.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm waiting for it to come out whenever it comes out. But
I know the Jets were
contract.
definitely in on him, and then I think the price went up too high, and they were like, nah, and they just brought in their guy from the 49ers.
I think he's gonna get like $40-50 million.
Yeah. From who? I don't know.
Yeah, from who I don't know, but that's what I thought he was gonna get.
Yo, I think the
Chris
Bears
Ward's linked to
one
us.
person for a team that's
Chris
like
Ward's linked to us, and Chad Henney's linked to us for obvious reasons, and so is Darrell Williams linked to us too. You want Kyle Fackel back, Benji?
No.
You guys can get Kyle Long. Try to go through
This
that.
guy doesn't want anybody.
Well, Connor McDermott already signed, so this I can already tell you. This is
I don't want Dave Gettleman retreads.
I can tell you what, this list isn't even upgraded because Connor McDermott signed like 3 days ago.
Yeah,
although if Tomlinson came back, I would be all right with that, but that's not happening anytime soon.
If who?
I said Tomlinson. If he came back, I'd be all right with that, but that's not happening anytime soon.
Well, no. That should have sailed, sir. Shoot. I don't want Connor Williams.
Not a bad idea.
Too many penalties on the Cowboys, but I would take Uchenna Nwosu. I like him. I thought he was good.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think the Jets would definitely go after Calais Campbell.
I mean, it's an older guy. He'd still probably be like a 1 year, like $8-9 million deal.
That's fine. We just need a way to plug up the middle.
Yeah, he definitely would be a good interior for you guys.
That's what we need right now. We need interior guys.
I believe Jesse Bates got franchised.
Yeah, he got franchised.
Yeah, franchised. Gio Bernard.
Ugh.
Eli Apple.
Bro, did he get he's not if he talks all this trash, talking about I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna remember all this and then just doesn't get signed. If he talks
he's
all
asking
that
for running back because he wants a job.
That's
why he's asking for running back. Run it back, please. Please run it back. Give me another chance.
Mr. Game winning Super Bowl touchdown.
Nope, you're gone next season. You're done. And then you out here arguing with everybody on Twitter after it happened too.
My man was like him and his mom out here just blocking people left and right.
Yep.
Word.
I'm like, yo, listen, I ain't got no problem with somebody, protecting their mental health or whatever, but you set yourself up for that.
He really did, because he was out here talking crazy.
I'm like, yo, you are not this good to be talking. Like
I said, you got a ride to the Super Bowl. Now all of a sudden you talking crazy.
Like he's like, oh my god. I think I'm waiting to see now because I think the Giants are about to be in line for some compensatory picks.
Mm.
Like I see, we might get that 4th rounder back, Benji, for Evan Ingram.
We're about to get an 8th rounder for Evan Ingram.
8th rounder, Jesus. Not that I wouldn't mind one more round of the draft, but
I mean, I think that'd just be a little excessive.
Yeah, crazy.
You know how much fun I would have had back in the day when the draft was like 30 rounds? You know how much fun I would have had?
Didn't we get Jesse Armstead in like the 9th round?
Something weird. I gotta settle for seven rounds.
Oh my gosh, like, I gotta be at work tomorrow. And freaking these things just don't want to drop. Like everyone's just like, okay, the safety market's heating up. Okay, that's the first domino drop was Justin Reed. Okay, something's about to happen. Like, bro, can somebody just drop something, please? Like, y'all pissing me off right now.
That sucks too, man. We sit up here and we have we all go to sleep, and then the moment we go to sleep, like 3, 4, 5 more deals just come flying through.
Yep.
And you just It's like the year we signed freaking Janoris Jenkins. Went to sleep, woke up. Giants signed Janoris Jenkins to a 4 years, $62 million deal.
And it happened at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, signing deals at 3 and 4 in the morning. Like, go to sleep. It's like announce the deal, sign the deal and announce it at 9 a.m. when regular people are up.
That's all right.
It's like that should have been a red flag right away. Like, why are you up at 3:45 in the morning? It's like,
that's how we do things, man. That's the culture that was going on at that time. Jerry Reese had guys, signing people late in the evening and everything like that. First thing in the morning. Dave Gettleman has sleepovers, and now we got to figure out what's going to happen with Joe Schoen.
It probably was like mad creepy too. It's like, yo, why are you up? Like, it's really loud where you're at. Yeah, I'm in a strip club. Who is
this? Somebody said the Seahawks got more money invested in their safeties than some countries have in their GDPs.
That's the truth. This is
yo.
Just awful.
Okay, that's old.
All right, let's wrap this up.
I was about to say I'm gonna have to go on mute in a second because we're coming down to the wire on Raw. So
you're over here about to all around fall asleep. Let's wrap this up. This was nothing to get too crazy, too wild. Just initial thoughts on our first day of free agency and everything. Paul, what are you looking for going forward with the Jets? Anything you want to do tomorrow in the coming days?
I want to see where JD backfills on depth wise. Like Jay said, we're looking at Marcus Williams and I forgot the other name he dropped as well too.
Stephon Gilmore.
Yes, thank you. If we get either one, that's nice. If we get both, like we want, yo, we good.
I'm not even gonna get hyped like that, bro.
But we'll try and see on that one. Like I said, the Jets fans, y'all need to chill. Just let JD do what he does and stop trying to be like, waiting for him to do something. The man knows what he's doing. Little by little, we got competitive. Yeah, we ain't win as many games as we wanted to, but we started looking good and we started like gelling more. That line is getting better, little by little. So next year we should see a lot of improvement. So let's see what tomorrow brings for the Jets.
Jay, anything from you? Anything you want the Jets to do? Look at
either sign Marcus Williams or Tyrann Mathieu. I don't care which one. Well, I do care because Marcus Williams is younger.
Tyrann Mathieu comes out of nowhere. Where's this from?
Tyrann Mathieu's been on the radar since like Friday, bro. Like, you got to keep up.
It's Jets Twitter, so I don't pay attention.
I think we do need to go out and get a corner. Who? I don't know. But I'm more so looking for less a cornerback one and more of just a veteran that can kind of take, because a lot of, like, Bryce Hall's going into his third year, Brandon Echols going into his second year. Like, you need a guy that's really going to bring these kids along and, like, take them to the next level and really teach them things that coaches can't teach them. I'm still looking at the Allen Robinson thing, even though I think we're out on the Allen Robinson thing, only in the sense of, like, I don't think JD is going to give him that high of a number, so he's definitely not going to come here. But I do want us to at least sign another receiver because our receiving core is okay, but even if we draft a guy, it's still only going to be okay. Like, we need to have a really solid receiving core. We have to sign. We basically need to, like, today was about offense. Tomorrow needs to be about defense. But I do think, Paul was right. We definitely need to look at depth, but we do need at least one or two pretty massive free agents on the defensive side before I'm, like, satisfied. Because right now there's still positions that we need to draft at, and I don't like that feeling of going into the draft like I need to draft a guy at this position, so you have to reach on certain positions. I don't like that.
Digi, what are you thinking about the Giants?
Just keep plugging them holes, man. Just keep plugging them holes. We know where our weaknesses are. We just sat up here and done a pretty good job so far as targeting those weaknesses. But the thing is, without making that move with Bradbury, there's not really a whole lot that can actually be done. So I'm looking for that trade to be made, hopefully soon ish. I don't know. And then like I said, bring ourselves in a backup quarterback, and then like I said, just keep on making the moves to fill up them gaps.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, I would definitely go. If we make the trade for Bradbury, we can get some more draft capital. That'd be great. If we could pull a third, that'd be great. All of some compensation for Ingram and get another pick like that. And tomorrow, I'm looking for. I mean, I don't think we're going to have the money for Bradley Bozeman, but if we could pull that, that'd be great. I don't think we're going to have the money for Bozeman, honestly. If we do, that'd be huge. I mean, I know Feliciano's only here for a year. If we could slide him to the guard, I know he said he came in to play center, but if we could slide that guy to a guard and get Bozeman and drop Bozeman into the center position, Alamo Golinsky, that's 4/5 of your line is set. Now you just have to go with hope for Neal or Quandra to drop to tackle spot at 5. I think then you're in a good position, but I'd be happy with that. So yeah, I'm waiting on the Bozeman news as well as maybe any other offensive lineman possibly. And then also I want to see tight end and a quarterback. I want to see tight end and a quarterback tomorrow. That'd be nice. Because again, like we said, like we were looking on the list. Ebron, Gerald Everett, Max Williams, Robert Tonyan, Anthony Firkser, OJ Howard, like Hayden Hurst. I'll take any of those guys. Jesse James. Give me one of those. Give me one or two.
You do know you have a salary cap, right? You have to stay under.
Yeah, I understand how this works.
I'm just saying, you're like, I want this one. I want this one. Like, man, this is.
I'm saying, I said get one of these people.
I know, but the way you sound though, on this one, on this one.
You done?
Spicy.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Spicy.
yeah. Because when y'all were naming people, you were over here like, oh, I want to get Marcus Williams, and I'm thinking about Tyron Matthew. I'm thinking about this and this and that, and nobody's thinking about you.
Listen, I said I would prefer
that.
either
I
or.
Understand that. Nah, okay.
I said nothing. That was Paul. That was Paul. Don't come at me. That was Paul.
I said, look, what I said was, I want to get either or. I'll be either or. If we get one or two, we good. If we get both, we it's a good day. Gilmore and Williams.
4, 5, 6 people. I said, can I get one tight end midway through the bottom of the list? I just want Max Williams. That's all I want. All I want is maybe Max Williams and maybe Jesse James. Oh, sorry, you know how this works, right? Oh, that's something to say, Jeff fans, man. Y'all shut the hell up.
Hey, okay, can you stop making this a group thing? I've said nothing.
No.
Okay,
No,
it's
know,
just
right?
Paul. It's just
the Jeff fans already out the I tell you, man. Yeah,
it's just
I just what I'm saying.
I can't have a tight end.
I be lying, but
I can't
yo,
have a
you
tight
Jeff
end
fans, y'all. Woo!
I can't have a tight end without Paul attacking you.
Giant fans sensitive.
Why are you attacking people?
Can't say none of the Giant fans. They sensitive about every little thing.
People?
They Penny's getting a bunch real quick.
I named 2 tight ends. Like, you know how this works, right? You know the salary cap, right?
Can't even joke with them, man.
Meanwhile, this guy's like
sensitive, man.
Meanwhile, you call him Stephen Gilmore. I'm not gonna say the guy's name, please. Yeah, I want the corner, Stephen Gilmore. Come on now. Anyway, I would hope the Giants go for one of the 12 tight ends I wanted. And then I'm looking at quarterback. Like I said, I will hope Jacoby Brissett. That's what I'm going for. I'd be okay with Tyrod Taylor, obviously, as long as I'm not giving this man like $15 million. But
Tyrod Taylor is a good fit for almost any club. He just gets like the short end of the stick. That's the thing.
John Wolford is a free agent. Oh, John Wolford is the man.
AJ McCarron, though?
Blaine Gabbert.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
Nah.
That's your future, no?
I would take John Wolford.
Josh
I would
Dobbs?
take it.
Anybody? Josh Dobbs?
Josh Dobbs. Oh my gosh. I want to see how these quarterbacks go. I want to see where Jameis goes, see how much money he gets. I want to see, like I said, though, for us, I want to go with either Brissett, maybe Mariota, but Benji said the money. And like I said, I like John Wolford, man. That guy was good for the Rams. I wouldn't mind having him as a backup if nothing else. But let's wrap this up. Let's stop the share. All right. Day one for instance in the books. Hopefully we can sit up here and news keeps turning overnight. Obviously, that's probably what's going to happen. We're all going to sleep and like every other free agent's going to get signed, like always happens. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, support, all that. Comment. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like. Yeah. Have a good night. And we'll continue to update the page regularly. We're all doing this, and I'm down with that. Everybody have a good night. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Like the page, subscribe, comment down below, all that. Paul, we're done.
Yo, how is the Bulls getting smacked by